As a world right now, we need to have a major spiritual, psychological, and by extension, political reckoning. Based on the surface, the assassination of Charlie Kirk. May his memory be for a blessing. May his family, may his wife and his kids somehow impossibly find any comfort. Hashem, please send comfort. And what I want to say isn't directly tied to this experience. It's something that I've been thinking about for so long. Let's go back to the Torah to learn a little bit about what is going wrong in our world today. You don't have to go far. The second generation after Adam and Eve is Cain and Abel. Details aside, Cain makes a sacrifice. Abel makes a sacrifice to Hashem. Abel's sacrifice does better, so to speak, than Cain's. But what happens next says everything. V'yichar Cain me'od. Cain was very angry. Vayiplu panav, and his face fell. He was sad. Hashem then tries to tell him, keep going, keep trying to live, etc. But here's the word that matters the most. Vayomer Cain el Hevel achiv. And Cain said to his brother Abel, here's the time, possibly for a conversation, for a disagreement, for the ability for brothers to come together, even though they might see the world differently and be upset. Instead, what are the words he said? Well, let's look at the next verse. Vayehi biosam basadeh. And when they were in the field, Vayakam Cain el Hevel achiv. Cain rose up against his brother Abel, Vayahargehu, and he killed him. He murdered him. He assassinated him. There may have been a conversation, but the Torah does not make accidents in its communication. Vayomer, he said, and then he killed. But we don't know the conversation because there was no conversation. They stopped talking. It's cliche at this point to say. There were some things I agreed with what Charlie Kirk said and some things I really didn't. And I'm not a big fan of that kind of debate platform. At least people were talking. The first lesson is right now in this world, we are divided. We do believe differently. We do see things differently on different political spectrums. And there's light on both sides of the political spectrum. If only we could speak. We need to speak. Not Vayirgehu. Not Vayirgehu physically, of course. That goes without saying. But are we not speaking to each other? Are we metaphorically, spiritually, God forbid, killing the other person by killing them from their lives because we disagree with them? Let's speak. L'shem Shemaim. For the sake of heaven. We're under one dome, one roof, under Hashem's world. L'shem Shemaim. Be like the students of Hillel and Shammai, who disagreed with each other on the same team. We sometimes side with Beit Hillel because he was agreeable, forbearing. He taught the words of his opponent. He presented their teachings first. Whereas Korach, we say, is lo l'shem shemaim, not for the sake of heaven. Korach caused division, led a rebellion against Moses. And his team, when Moshe wanted to speak to them, they said, lo na'aleh, we're not going to come. That's not a world we want to live in. Please, Hashem, with love and real goodness, help us speak. Please reach out to the people in your life that you feel you disagree with, that you haven't spoken to because it's too intense. Talk. And I'm not saying this is going to apply in every situation. Sometimes we can't connect with people the same way we used to, but try.